This week we have the fun fact, tune of the week, a little bit more about accommodation at Tomorrowland. There's been a lot of questions about that. And of course, our favorite session of the most, cocktail of the week. Okay, this week's fun fact. In 2011, the festival expanded to 3 days and had a smashing lineup featuring Avicii, Carl Cox, David Guetta, Hardwell, Nervo, Swedish House Mafia, Laidback Luke, Paul Van Dyke. The whole edition was sold out within few days, and ticket launch, it attracted a crowd of about 180,000 people in 2011. Amazing. Okay, Groovers, this week's track tune of the week is called Move, the most played song on Tomorrowland Week 2, 2024. Pretty cool. So remember, if you like what you're seeing, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to keep up to date with everything on this channel. So this week's topic is all about accommodation. Now, there's a whole bunch of accommodation available, just a bit like Glastonbury. So you got campsites, big area called Dreamville, and that's probably the cheapest accommodation. And you can go all the way through to various styles of hotels. So I think it's bronze, silver, and gold level hotels, ranging from 3 stars all the way through to 5 stars. Today, we're going to talk about all the different variations on that and what comes in your packages. So the first thing to be aware of is when you book your ticket for Tomorrowland, there will be some sort of accommodation package attached to that. The quickest ones that go the fastest are the camping ones because they are the cheapest. So they're the ones that get sold out almost instantly. And then what I have found over a few years now is that the more expensive the package, the more availability will be post the launch date, which is you may find a couple of weeks after the launch date, there are still packages available purely down to the cost. So we will discuss 2 options this week, but there are more options, but these are the 2 that have been the most discussed in our group so far. So this week's question is around accommodation. So when we went, we decided to stay in a 5-star hotel, the Sofitel, all the way back in the city. It was amazing. So what are the benefits? Obviously it's 5-star, it's got room service, breakfast in the morning, amazing hotel, comfortable bed, amazing shower, etc., etc. The reality though is there's only one pickup in the afternoon. It's from 12 o'clock. You miss that, you're gonna have to make your own way to the festival. And on the downside, when the festival finishes at around about midnight, I'm not gonna lie, the walk out to get the bus and get home is a bit of a pain in the ass. I think it's about 3 or 4 kilometers. You're tired, you've been dancing for about 12 hours. Last thing you want to do is be able to do that. The good thing about that though is you get to sleep in a beautiful bed, you have a shower, you can wake up refreshed, but the downside is that 3 hours. The other option then, as Marluz has pointed out, is the en-suites at Dreamville at Tomorrowland. Now I'm going to show you the pictures, have a look here. It's a glamping situation. It's got a double bed, it's got a shower, I think it's got a fridge in there, got a couple of seats and a few other bits and pieces. It's doable and it is walking distance from the main stage. So there are 2 advantages on that. One, during the day, if you want to have a break, you could head back to your site and have a bit of a kip if you wanted to. And secondly, at the end, there's no freaking rush to get out of the event, try to find your bus and get home and do all that. You can basically walk casually all the way back in there. Now, the pluses are the advantages and times you're going to save. The minuses, Obviously, it's not as luxurious. There's no room service. You have to eat within Dreamville and everything else. I've never done it. It is also fairly pricey, but you are going to save, I'm going to say, 3 to 4 hours in travel to and from the venue every night. Could it be worth your time and money to invest in this? This week's 30 Seconds With is, there is no one, unfortunately. Not because we haven't tried, but next week we're going to have special edition on site, not live, but at a venue where I will be able to interview probably a dozen or so people. We will choose a selection of that and we'll bring that to you live from the venue next week. So please stay tuned. And this week's Cocktail of the Week from our sponsor, Mixology AF. Over to you, Elena.
Hi everyone. Today on Mixology AF, we are going to make something I have never made before. It's doing the rounds on Instagram, which is the Dirty Martini Spritzer, along with something that is actually an Instagram fail. I hate waste, however, so we're going to use the frozen olives. They were a fail because, as much as I love a martini that is a dirty whore, by the time I got to the end of the drink, I just felt like I was drinking brine. They also got mushy, and if you're gonna have a drink and a snack, if you ruin the snack, what good is it anyway? So here we go. And you are going to start with, I'm gonna use a 1/4 ounce of the olive brine. If you are not using frozen olives, then you want 1/2 ounce. Just dump it right into that glass over your ice. I am using Antica Torino Vermouth. No idea if I've pronounced that correctly or not. I know a tiny bit about vermouth, so this one seems to work for me. We're gonna have 1 ounce of that. And then finally, what for me is the quintessential perfect martini drink is the Four Pillars Olive Gin. It doesn't have a significantly olive profile, however, it's a beautiful mouth feel, which adds just a nice level of complexity to your martini. We're gonna also throw in 1 ounce of that. Give it a little stir, or a big stir, depends how you feel. And then top it up with 3 ounces of soda. I do like olives, so we do still have the garnish. And a little bit of lemon peel. Just give that a twist, pop it in, and see if we like it. Oh, that is actually, damn, that's actually really good. Hot damn, go make yourself a dirty martini spritzer.
Okay, Groovers, that's another episode for this week. So remember, if you want more of this content, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications to keep up to date with everything exciting about Road to Tomorrow. Until next week, let's fucking go!